from time to time you can change it. Abi, well, you see cheap towel of like maybe 5,000 naira. I actually reuse my attachment. I'm not embarrassed to say it. You've not changed your pillowcase. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be telling you things I believe you can do to make yourself look classy, bougie, put together, and definitely doing this on a budget and not looking cheap. Now, I just started this new series called Chit Chat with Ryo. So stay tuned and let's get into the video. First tip on my list would definitely be to always have your hair done. I know we're talking about all of this while on a budget, but guys, you don't have to buy the most expensive wigs. You don't have to buy the most expensive bone straight, the most expensive curly hairs. You can just start with your natural hair. Now, if you're someone who has like maybe fussy hair, your hair is not easily manageable, all you need to do is just put it in a bun. I've never seen anybody who has a neat bun done, like when you put a gel on it, you gel your hair and then put it backwards. And I don't think I've seen anybody look classless with that, especially when it is well done and neatly done, right? So now, if you also now want to gravitate to like maybe not carrying your natural hair, you can actually do braids. I know attachments is now really expensive. I'll put some the picture of some braids here. There's some very inexpensive braids that you can do. Rolls, those Ghana weavings that are like 3, 4, 5 at most, but then they use it with gel. That's what I'm talking about. And then something I do when I do not want to spend too much money, I actually reuse my attachments. I'm not embarrassed to say it. Well, that's because I maintain my attachment. And besides, when I loosen my attachments, I actually loosen them in a way that I can reuse again. So first thing first, I don't carry my hair for so long. I carry for like maybe like max of 2 to 3 weeks, right? And then I reuse my attachment. I wash my attachment with conditioner and then reuse it. Not every time, but like sometimes. And it's not for like complicated hairstyles. Maybe for like the first time when I carry this type of cornrows I'm talking about now. When I loosen the hair, I literally don't have to throw it away because like I said, it's already well done and well loosened. So you can use that as a tip for yourself. Now, the second tip on my list would definitely be knowing what suits your body type. Everybody has different body types. You have people who are hourglass. They have that like figure eight shape. There's some people who are rectangular. They are boxy up and then look boxy down. There's some people who are kind of like a triangle, meaning they look big up and then small down. So you really need to know what works best for you, and then need to know what would fit you. As we all grow up, not everybody is blessed to have that very fast metabolism that would make them maintain the slim look, right? Many of us are going to be on the big side. So you need to know how to like, you need to know the clothes that you should remove from your cupboard. I mean, this is 2025. You don't want to be walking around with tight clothing here and there, especially when it doesn't suit your body. There's some people who tight clothing fit them very well, right? So yes, let us know what works best for us, for our body types, and you know, throw away those clothes that are not good. So the second tip on my list would definitely be knowing what works best for you. Guys, not everybody is blessed to have that very slim look, right? And have very fast metabolism. As we all grow up, many of us are going to gain weight. So you have to accept your body the way it is. If you want to lose weight, that's fine. Everybody has some sort of insecurities in them, but that's totally fine. That's away from the point. You have to know what works best for you. There are the major body types we have triangular one, that's the triangular body shape where you're big up and then small down. You have some people that look boxy, right? They have broad shoulders. And then you have the hourglass shape. That's those people that look like they're small up, like Coke bottle. They're small up and then hippie, and then their shape is really nice. Now, literally, all you just need to do is knowing what works best for you. You literally don't need to break the bank. And if you want to change your clothes, you don't have to go to a boutique to buy new clothes, buying high fashion clothing. Okrika is there. We're talking about something on a budget. They have very nice Okrika clothes. Trust me, thrift clothes are not as bad as some people make it sound. Just go there, pick one or two clothings that suits your body type, and then you're good to go. You also need to know the type of material that will make you stand out. You can't be going around wearing clothes that are like khaki. I'm not saying khaki clothes are or khaki material is bad, but like you're looking for something that is very easy to get, very easy maintenance. We're talking about like silk, we're talking about cotton, we're talking about chiffon clothing. They are very put together. I, for one, like any fabric that is soft on my body. Any fabric that when I wear it, it allows breeze touch my body. I'm in love with such an outfit. So anything that is like that, I believe would definitely make you look classy, put together, bougie, and really give you that boss lady vibe. Now, the third tip on my list would definitely be brushing your teeth, guys. Oral hygiene is key. Some people might think, oh, this is not such a big deal, but trust me, it is. You might not know it, but when you're talking to somebody and you see the person looking here and there, and then you finally realize, and you're not told, and then you finally realize that you were the cause of the person's uncomfortability or inconvenience, you won't feel good about yourself, and that's the honest truth. So it seems like it's an insignificant part of taking care of yourself, but you really need to brush your teeth. When you're brushing your teeth, some people overlook the importance of brushing your tongue. Growing up, my mom used to say, make sure your tongue is pink. That means you should scrub your teeth, like scrub your tongue very well. Like, and then when she's brushing, she'll be like, ha, ha. Make sure you scrub your tongue till it is pink. That's when you know that you've already done a good job at ensuring that your oral hygiene is coming squeaky clean. Like, right? It's coming on point. You have things like Listerine. If you're trying to whiten your teeth, you can go for, if you can't afford going to a dentist for now, you can actually go for charcoal toothpaste. Colgate is there. They have several in the market, but for real, you need to brush your teeth morning and night. Pretty much, that's it. I really don't know what to say about that, but it's very self-explanatory. Okay, okay. Now the fourth tip on my list would definitely be smelling good. You don't have to spend too much. I used to have a friend who, whenever she comes into the room, you know, you really will be very uncomfortable. Unfortunately for her, she said that she used to react to perfumes. So we literally had to look for other alternatives. You don't have to wear the most expensive perfumes, honestly. There are body mists, there are armpit sprays, and then there are other natural products that you can use to help, cleanse or reduce the odor, both in your pits and down there. For your armpits, I mean, you can always use baking soda, lemon or lime. There are different methods that you can use, home remedies that you can actually use. You just need, I mean, everybody has a phone, and we're in the jet age now, having the internet at our beck and call. So you literally just need to Google what you can use. But trust me, guys, your armpits should not be smelling, especially as ladies. I, for one, have a very sensitive nose, and everybody, in fact, everybody in my family is always making jokes of me because I literally don't know how to hold you for so long, especially when you're close to me. I'll just tell you, why is your armpit smelling? You definitely don't want someone like me around you. But like, jokes by the way, you have to you have to smell good. Is part of smelling good, looking good is good business. So you have to take it like a number one thing. You have to smell good at all times. That's one of the major tips to looking good. Yes, I know it's not something that you see, but you really do need to do it. Now, the fifth tip on my list, based on the fact that we're talking about looking good and bougie while being broke, guys, I know there's some people that have towels that they've not washed in over 3 weeks. Hmm? And see, you don't do. I beg, wash your towel. Hmm? Besides, you know that saying where people say you don't even know the part of your towel that you've used to clean your bum bum. You now still use it to clean your face. You use it to clean your body, and you're still carrying it for 3 weeks. Are you not irritated? Come on now, pity your face, pity your body, and also pity the towel. Now, I'm not talking about those people that have towels that they've not changed in over 5 years. If you're one of those kind of people, go and change your towel. Towel is not expensive. I know that we're talking about being on a budget, but at least for the fact that you can use a towel for 5 years, it means from time to time you can change it. Abi, towel, you see cheap towel of like maybe 5,000 naira. Save up and buy a new towel. right? We're not talking about changing it every month. So just change your towel. It's going to go a long way. Talking about hygiene also, there are some people that have not changed their pillowcases in over 3 months. You know I'm not lying. You, you, you've not changed your pillowcase. You've not changed that bedspread that you have on your bed, and you're complaining of acne. Yes, I know yeah, we're talking about being on a budget. As you can see, I didn't mention skincare. I know we're talking about us looking good while being broke. I didn't talk about skincare because I know skincare is very expensive. If you can afford skincare, all well and good. I'm up for it. I started doing skincare that was really inexpensive. And that's because even though I could afford it at the point when I started doing skincare, I just didn't see the need to do any to buy anything. But like I started doing it because I wanted to join the bandwagon. But that's by the way, if you don't want to use skincare, just make sure your clothing, your beddings, your towels are clean and sparkly, and then you're good to go. Except for those people that have hormonal imbalance that then leads to acne and all of that. If you're not one of those, a regular, nice smelling um, uh, bathing soap is fine. A regular, nice smelling body lotion is fine. A regular, nice smelling body oil is fine, and you're good to go. Your skin literally would be glowing and will be thanking you, and you definitely feel good. All right? So please, guys, make sure you take this particular one very seriously. Okay? Now, the next tip on my list might not really be what we're going to call a materialistic thing, right? But then it is literally inbuilt. You have to ooze of positivity and confidence in order for you to look classy, put together, bougie, like a boss lady, minus being broke, right? You cannot do all of these things. All of these things I've said from the beginning of this video. You can't do all of this without having that boost of self-confidence. I get the fact that there's some people that are really timid. Of course, you know that you have to work on yourself. I totally understand that not everybody can, you know, stand crowd. Not everybody has the spirit of being able to talk in public. Not everybody has the spirit of being outspoken. That's totally fine and understandable. But you can also be reserved, but then pull some sort of aura that would, be confident, be positive, be mind blowing while also being reserved. Let it be that you look good, and then when someone talks to you, then they know that there's substance in what they're saying. Don't just be an empty shell, right? You can work on yourself. You can definitely, read, watch movies that are inspiring, motivating, and that would help just things that will just help you boost your morale and your confidence in general. I really do not know how much to explain this, but like I feel like it's something we can work on individually. Fun fact, I was in a gathering with a few friends and they were talking about how some people treat others based on what they see and not based on like character. And then I was of the opinion that you can't see character. Of course, it's not good to actually judge people, right? But then the first thing that you see is actually an appearance, someone's appearance, right? So we performed some sort of experiment. I unknowingly did it, and then it was much later that it just clicked in my subconscious that this happened. So a quick backstory. There was a time I went to the bank to do some banking transactions, right? And I was really dressed, like I was wearing this very chic dress. It was more like I was dressed like business casual. I had my hair done. I actually laid frontal then, so like my hair was so nice. It was so good. I had my accessories. I was just really, really looking very classy, put together, and I wore heels. I kid you not, guys. I got the best reception. Like the customer service person was really attending to me, talking to me very nicely. Well, I don't know if she was in a good mood or anything, but like the reception I got was really nice because I could tell that, I knew it was because of my appearance. Now, like I said, it didn't click to me until I think towards the end of the week. I think it was like on a Friday. I just wore jalabia. I was coming back from the mosque, so I dropped my scarf in the car, right? So I'd already come back from the mosque. So I just wore my jalabia and I went to the bank. I was wearing slippers, and I think it was like the lady's colleague that attended to me the that day. Even the person that attended to me was also on the seat, like she was attending to other customers. She saw me, but like the reception I got was really cold. Not like I got a rude reception, but like when somebody is paying you special attention, not because they're trying to give you preferential treatment, but like you just get what I'm trying to say. And like I said, when I go home, I just randomly brush it under the carpet, and my man, I'm like, maybe they're having a bad day. Until, like I said, I was then in a gathering with my friends, and it just resonated to me that I did a social experiment without knowing, right? So I can tell you for a fact that your parents literally helps you through the door, and then your character and then maybe your personality, your confidence is what now pushes you through the rest of the journey, right? Now, the second to the last tip on my list would definitely to be wearing monochrome outfits. Monochrome means wearing the same color from head to toe, right? You don't have to wear, I'm not saying wear red from head to toe when it's as if you're doing Valentine or you're like the cheerleader of all of the Valentine season. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying you can wear a particular color from head to toe while mixing it up in different shades. For instance, there used to be a time when I was going to the office physically, right? Then I used to wear, oh my goodness, I was always dressing up. And then my safe space was usually just wearing monochrome, especially when on days when I don't know what to pair my pants with, or when I don't know what to do, or when I don't want to wear a dress and I just feel like I'm going to get lost. I just feel like wearing monochrome is really cool. Play with colors for real. Green, different shades of blue, different shades of pink, even white. If you know that if you are someone who is put together, I love white a lot. White always saves the day at all times. White, brown, nude, black. These colors are awesome because you can literally hide behind them and you would you would look amazing. Monochromes are savers of the day. You should you should incorporate wearing monochrome as one of the tips to helping you look classy, put together while being on a budget. Just because we're talking about all of these things doesn't mean you should look tacky by wearing rumpled clothes. I get the fact that many ladies like me don't like ironing, but you have to do it sometimes. If you know you don't like ironing, after your laundry, you can just quickly iron. That way, it doesn't pile up. Or buy materials that does not really rumple on time. Also, after laundry, instead of just squeezing them into your wardrobe, you can always hang them. That way, it minimizes the tendency of you having to iron your clothes. Now, the last tip, I promise, I know I said last, but the last tip on the list of mine would be to accessorize. Guys, you can't overemphasize the power of accessories. Given the fact that we're talking about being on a budget, you don't need the most expensive gold accessory, you don't need the most expensive silver accessories. You can invest in steel materials, steel accessories. There's some very good steel that you would use for years, and people would actually think that they are the real deal. This one is steel. What I'm wearing, minus this, of course, what I'm wearing is steel. I always like to inculcate or incorporate accessories in my outfit all the time. Accessories really elevate your look. And then you also have to know how to accessorize. Sometimes imagine wearing chunky earrings. If you wear chunky earrings, you don't need anything here, or you can just make this really light. You can just wear a very light chain. Basically just make sure you accessorize. Now, if you've gotten to this part of the video, what are you doing? Why haven't you hit the subscribe button yet? So guys, just subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Give this video a big, fat, thick thumbs up and drop your comments in the comment section because I would really love to hear your thoughts. Now, if you resonate with any of these tips or you think you have more tips that you can give us, let's learn from one another. Please drop your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. Whew. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. See you in my next one. Bye.